we do. You know how we do. We're gonna have a good time. We're just gonna enjoy the moment, new beginnings, all different things, you know. And I want the same for you as well. So we're doing this together, okay? Slow and steady, which wins the race. Put back on Fonderay so I can get over like a ferry. I gotta hype myself up this morning, you know. Gonna do that. Good morning, good morning. I just dropped my baby off at school. So now I'm headed into the office, first day. And we're here. I'm gonna give you a little OOTD later. I'm super simple. I got a pair of, you know, work slacks, work pants on, my shoes. And I got these cute little tees I found from Old Navy. They were looking kind of boxy on the hanger. But baby, they are like a little snug wug, you know. Got a minimum box to it, but it's still snug. You can still fit them in your pants, and they look really, really nice. So I may go back and get some more. I had a white one on earlier because I had on some different color pants. But me and the makeup, we got into a little mini fight. So yeah, we had to change the shirt. Didn't change the pants because we was giving off. Yeah. But here we are with the black on. I think black is safe today because I'm just a little flustered. You know, I'm back out here and I'm only used to doing this on one day a week. So now I got to get into the groove to get this done until I get right. So I'm gonna be out here every day, y'all. Every day. Not unless, I know I'm going to have a few days home, working from home, but the most part I will definitely be in the office. And I'm okay with that. You know, short-term sacrifice for a long-term reward. I think that's how they say it. We're going to say that. Yeah. But I have all my stuff. I made my lunch, y'all. I can't wait to share with you guys. I keep saying Bantu box, but it's called Bento box. My dietitian told me to I did not put my hummus in my bag. So my dietitian told me to snack all day. Snack all day, snack all day, snack all day. So she said, make like a box that you can, you know, eat on and snack all day so you won't be indulged when you do eat. You just go all in. So last night I tried it out. I did like a plate and I did like little baby carrots, celery, cherry tomatoes. And she told me I can get some turkey slices. So, you know, I didn't think I could have processed food, but she told me, she said, and I'm going to pass this on to you. She said, processed food is processed food. You know, we can't get around it. She said, but it's better if you get the low sodium sliced meat versus getting the sliced meat that has like the red top or anything that's already on the shelf. She said, it's a little bit better, just a little bit. She said, that's not going to be your weekly thing. She said, but it could be like maybe every other week or every 2 weeks when you're feeling like you're eating the same thing over and over again. Get the low sodium turkey. And she was like, you know, I'm not going to sit and tell you because I'm not even eating red meat right now. She said, I'm not going to sit and tell you to, you know, get a ham and things like that. She said, but if you have to and you need that in between, go ahead and get that sliced low sodium turkey. So I got that yesterday and it was pretty good. And I just made like a little plate where I can have all the food, and I got me some garlic hummus and just kind of ate everything together, and it was good. So when it was time for me to eat, I really didn't feel like eating a lot because I was pretty much filled up on all that good stuff. So yeah, so try that out. That's like the little veggie tray. Instead of you know, buying one, you just kind of like buy all the stuff and like this, you know, make it yourself at home. Cost effective, of course, you know. So Yeah. Yeah. So we're gonna get on this good road and drive out to work and getting some music. I'm gonna put back on Fonda Ray so I can get over like a fat rat. I gotta hype myself up this morning, you know. Gonna do that. So I have made it to work. I done took my mic and stuff off. I made it to work. I see one of my friends out here. Oh my God. Okay, so let's get in here, get going. When I have a moment, I'm gonna show you my office. I'm gonna do an OOTD. We're gonna have a good time. We're just gonna enjoy the moment, new beginnings, all different things, you know. And I want the same for you as well. So we doing this together, okay? Mm-hmm. So we're in my office. I'm not gonna show too much because we gotta get things acclimated first. But I'm excited. Oh my God, look how much light is in here. Look at this. Bored. Good morning. It's the next day. Y'all, let me tell y'all. When I got out of that place of employment, she was tired. I tell you, my little jaws was hurting from talking, laughing, catching up. Hey, how are you? Welcome back. You know, the small talk, the big talk, all the talk. I came home, I went right to the gym. I needed to like unwind. And I didn't do nobody outfit of the day. I didn't do any of that. Any of that. So you know what? I'm not even gonna promise that until I get acclimated. Not unless I got some time in the morning. It is so early. It is 7:12. I don't gotta be to work till 8 o'clock. Reason being, my daughter's going on a really cool field trip. So I had to get her here early. So she can make sure she handed her permission slip and all the things like that. But nevertheless, my first day was really good. I met my team. I met everybody. It was cool. You know, it was just what it was for, you know, the first day. I had to do so much getting caught up on, you know, and I'm still not caught up on everything. Got the gist, but had to, you know, got to get caught up on so much. So today is going to be my day where I'm going to sit down and read and go through a lot of manuals just to kind of make sure that my brain is still there, you know, in regards to me remembering what, you know, what the lay of the land is. So I'm going to do that. Yeah, and just, you know, good morning. All the things. You know how we do. But other than that, yesterday was great. Today is Friday. I really want to say like the first full week, you know, gonna be next week and whatnot. And everything. Oh, excuse me, y'all. I apologize. The first real week will be next week. But, you know, even though I started on Thursday, it wasn't too bad. But today is no makeup day. We're just going to go in fresh face, collar shirt, some little pixie pants, my toes, my little slide on kitten heels. We giving a modified version of Audrey Hepburn, you know, one of those numbers. I'm gonna go pick me up some Starbucks because I'm super early and I need something warm. Ooh, let me tell you how cold it was in there. You know how you can hear the wind? You could hear the wind. Nuts. I couldn't take it. I could not take it. I got my sweater. I got to wash all my sweaters tonight or sometime during this weekend. So I can leave one at my desk. I haven't got my laptop yet. I haven't got my cell phone yet. I haven't gotten my email, any of those type of things yet. So I'm just coasting. So today, like I said, today's gonna be a read day for me. But baby, it was so cold. And I hate to be a Debbie Downer, but the thermostat is in my office. They about to be some hot people. Because during the day, I am cold.
Okay, I'll increase the temperature to 72 degrees.
No. Let me find out. I can't talk because the car listening. Can't talk. The car ready to heat it up in here. Y'all, let me get me some Starbucks. Got the goods. Let me turn this down. Getting my reggae on early in the morning. So I got me a chai tea latte. Let me put my phone back in my case. So let me also tell you this. So I also found out, I like my commute to work. It's not highway. I could just, ride, get on downtown and whatnot. So, I'm just elated, right? Why are we moving? Where I was at before, they was moving. I said, well, I gotta get out of here. No, I'm just playing. I got I got the promotion. But I'm like, So, let me get my tail to work. Good morning and happy Saturday. Let me tell y'all something. Going into work for those 2 days whooped me something terrible. Oh my God. I came in last night. Well, after work. Normally, these past few weeks we haven't been eating out, but my goal was to get something, for the family to have. So I knew I wasn't cooking. I knew I wasn't preparing anything. I didn't know if we had any good leftovers left over. I came in, took my clothes off, put on a sundress, got on my couch, caught myself trying to just relax, unwind. Went to sleep for 3 hours on the couch. Before I went to sleep, I was like, I need to wash my oversized sweaters because I want to take when I leave at my desk. This morning, last night I was like, I'm not gonna turn the dryer on because the washer and dryer situation is like in the back with my mom's little nook back there. I said I don't want to be rude or whatever. So come to find out, I never even turned the washing machine on. Tired, straight tired. Okay, so just now, I washed my sweaters, dried them. I took my daughter to the urgent care this morning. My daughter wasn't feeling too well. She thought she had strep throat or something. She went on a field trip yesterday, but the allergies is really bad, so she's just having a moment. And she's okay, so she's just having allergies and stuff like that. But we're going to the movies because I need to go see Sinners. So we're gonna go to the movies around 2:00 and go see the movie. Yeah, I just need to do something outside of work. Stink, the nerve. Clear her throat. But I need to do something besides just work and come home. This week I didn't really do anything. What did I? I picked my car up. I'm going to say, I didn't do nothing exciting. I picked my car up on Tuesday. And I did take myself out to eat. We went to Roof Chris after I finally made the Roof Chris, because you guys know we couldn't get near the other day. So we went to Roof Chris. So that was like, something for myself. However, if y'all hear the wash and dry is going, you probably hear stink, probably hear my mom yawning. It's Saturday morning. Everybody is in rare form. Kay is upstairs just relaxing to the clarity. She's chilling. Or whatever. And I'm down here. I got on my AG shirt today. I need to get me a new one. I'll have a link for you guys over here or over here. So you can check it out. But what I was gonna say, yeah, it was a week. So I forgot my thought. I was talking. Sorry about that. But anywho, I was telling my mom, I was like, even though I do have, I don't know how I'm changing gears right now. I'm gonna talk about the car. And I have a new car. It doesn't feel like it is a new car. It's brand new, but it doesn't feel like it because I feel like I don't know. This is the same feeling I had when I traded in my Ultima that I had got when I was in New York, and I wound up getting a black Ultima. It's the same exact feeling. I don't know if it's because it's the same make, because it's, it was Nissan, and this is Mercedes. I'm like, I don't know. But it feels good. I like my car. Definitely a nice treat, But I'm not as excited as I was with my first car. My first car, I was like elated. I mean, I had some excited moments with this car as well because it's so pretty. It's a pretty car. One of my friends, she saw it at work and she was like, this car screams single woman boss lady. I was like, damn, like single woman? She was like, yeah, because you got 2 doors. I was like, oh, okay. I just thought it meant I ain't hauling nobody around. I ain't know that it had a status of my relationship. I didn't know it came with that. I just thought it meant I ain't hauling nobody around. I ain't got no kids, no young kids. I ain't got nobody, sports. I ain't do none of that. That ain't my life. But, yeah, so it's just in full swing. But baby, at work, it is a ice box. That's why I was washing my sweaters. I'm gonna have to wash me a blanket. My mom, like crochet knit. I don't know which one. I want to say crochet. I think knit is the 2 sticks, and crochet is with the hook. But she's using the one with the hook, and she did like 1,000,000 blankets. So I have about 20 blankets, if not more, in my garage. I'm gonna go in there and get one out, wash it, and put behind my chair because it is just, it's so cold. And I work in an older, it's new, like they try to renovate it and put like new furniture in it, but it's an older building and it just can't. I got a heater in my room, everything. But we're moving. It's like I was so happy at the location. Everything was just everything, and now we're moving. I'm going into work. Can you get instinct? My barn door over here, Stink, her little thick hips. She's gonna die too. But we're moving, y'all. I'll give y'all more details when we get closer to that. But for right now, I'm just gonna enjoy the fact that I'm not too far from home. I can get to work without getting on somebody's wild ass highway. And it's convenient and I'm gonna enjoy it and take it in. That's all I'm gonna do. That's all I'm gonna do. But yeah, so I'm gonna just chill out. I take my mom to the bank, and then we're gonna go to the movies, and we're gonna go to a like a center bistro where you could eat and have drinks and stuff. No drinks for me, but I'll probably definitely indulge in like popcorn. I took do the popcorn shrimp and some popcorn and little chicken thingies, like a little thing, like a little combo. So I'll do that. I don't want to get no burgers or nothing like that or no fries. I've been doing good. And I shouldn't even be doing that because that has saturated fats. But I had my dietitian told me, she said, Kelly, she said, do not deprive yourself. She was like, you know, if it's something that you want, have it. She said, you know, because if you deny yourself of it and then you finally get it, you're gonna go all in. And it's gonna not really wipe out your results, but you're gonna go back over and you wanna stay under so you can, you know, keep going. So right now I'm averaging like a pound a week, sometimes a half a pound, depending on, you know, what I'm doing. But it's like a pound and some change, like 1.2, 1.7 a week. So slow and steady, which wins the race. And yeah, I'm gonna come in here and chit chat.